off now. I thought we were missing somebody. All right. At this time, I'd like to call Board of Adjustments, January 24th to order. I want to start with just a thank you to Brad Walker. He resigned. So we now have another open position, but Brad also did many years of service. I don't know how many.
I think it's 15.
Yeah. 15? Wow. So serving as a chairman and on the board and also, and in the community. So thank you, Mr. Brad Walker. All right. Here comes my favorite part of the night. This time I'd like to, we're going to open the elections for chairman for the 2017 Board of Adjustments. Can I get a motion from a recommendation?
Motion or
I think we put in the form of motion. Nomination.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Brandon Bennett for chairman.
We got one for Brandon Bennett. Ms. Harris?
Second.
I'll just second that one.
Well, second. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Brandon Bennett. Well, all in favor, I guess, and I am in favor.
Aye.
So, and I'd like to go ahead and pass this over to Brandon Bennett. Our new chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Transfer of powers.
Thank you.
Inauguration and all.
So I would like to open up the floor for election of the 2017 vice chairman. Do I hear any?
I'd like to nominate Devin Graham as vice chairman.
I'll second that.
All right. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes for Mr. Devin Graham to be the vice chairman.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So at this time, I'd like to do the roll call of members. So Mr. Devin Graham.
Present.
Ms. Darla Harris.
Present.
Mr. Stephen Jofrion.
Present.
And Mr. Eddie Crass and Willie Robinson are not present tonight. And I'm Chairman Brandon Bennett, present. Also at this time, we would like to open the floor for public comments. Anybody for or against or any comments about the Board of Adjustments, please come forward. All right, closing public comments. Can I get a motion for acceptance of minutes for December 27, 2016 meeting?
I'll give you a motion for the acceptance.
All right,
Second.
I got a motion by Ms. Darla Harris, second by Mr. Stephen Jofrion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion pass. Can I get an acceptance for the written decisions for the December 27th, 2016 meeting?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Devin Graham,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Darla Harris. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion pass. All right, so now I would like to start with zoning review IDPZ-1180.17, Lot 4A of the Sims P. LSR property for Warren and Brenda Abear, located on the north side of H. Armand Road, approximately 800 feet west of Kling Road, to request a variance of the Ascension Parish Development Code, Section 17-2073, Site Requirement E, Purpose of Intent, and Lot Frontage Restrictions. Do we have anybody here to speak on the matter? Please come forward. Make sure you sign in. So state your name and what you're here for, sir.
Good evening, Board. My name is Warren Abear. My wife and I own the property on H. Armand Road. If you have your maps there in front of you, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to divide, and the smaller piece will end up being right at 3/4 of an acre. You'll see that I do have, when it's all done, we'll have approximately 160 wide of road frontage, but it's just not quite as deep to make it the full amount. On the back side, it's a horse pasture, so there's no one remotely close back there.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
What is the purpose of the division? What are you trying to do?
We'll end up selling it.
Is anybody on lot 4B?
Yes, Aaron Bourgeois, Aaron and Shelley Bourgeois. That would be on the east side of the home and the garage, which we own. And we're not changing anything on the home and the garage. We're just trying to subdivide for the smaller piece.
Hey, Lance, I got one for you. I thought wasn't this rural at one time? Did they recently change it? I looked at an old zoning map. I thought it was rural.
Yeah, it may have, but at this time, it's conservation.
It is conservation.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I didn't know if it was a typo or not. So.
Any other questions?
Good on my side. For now.
All right.
Like I say, the width on it is more than the 90-foot minimum, asphalt frontage, so should make it a nice, easy piece. And it won't be very close to the garage of the house and garage. It'll be approximately 30 feet away from that, so it's not anything close.
Where's the garage at exactly on here?
On the map, it's the little smaller square that was drawn in this case, to the left of the house, which would be to the west.
I was supposed to say, I know there's a lot of vacant land or near, so I'm guessing no neighbors or anything.
No one any real
Maybe
close.
conflict?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. Anybody else?
All the bordering neighbors are completely fine with it if it is approved.
Yes, sir. You gonna do your public hearing now?
Yeah. Well, we'd like to open it up for public comments. So thank you.
Thank you.
No one signed up. All right. Anybody got anything else? I hear a motion.
Go ahead and close the public comment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
period.
Close public comment period.
I don't know if y'all rode out there or not. I mean, it's empty. It's all rural out there.
Sit out.
Oh, I drove out.
Okay.
There's some other land for sale out there. I see.
So I hear a motion.
I personally don't see anything major that's wrong with it. Is there any reason y'all denied it besides just not meeting?
Yes, sir, other than it's not a hardship.
Not
Other
really
than
a
that,
hardship.
sir,
Yeah.
yes.
That's the problem I'm having with it.
Yeah,
Is,
it's not a
Same
hardship.
thing with
That's the
me,
thing.
too.
you know, I mean, if he was wanting to subdivide it to put his son there as mother-in-law, and I think under our guidelines that we kind of, you know, that he's doing it for financial gain, and that it doesn't fall under our guidelines. That's just, the lot's still 3/4 of acre, still plenty big enough.
Yeah. Is there any way that you would want to make it bigger that we could maybe
Well,
speak on?
I need to keep the home and the garage to be
Yeah, you may-
1
Yes,
acre.
sir.
I'm not trying to change that at all.
Yes, sir.
Just trying to, I have one daughter, well, my wife and I have one daughter, and she's in her 30s, and she's not wanting to come,
Yes.
there, so I don't have anyone else in my family that's interested in it, or else I would be approaching them with it. Just, not a huge family to.
How long you been owning this lot?
My wife and I got this from our father-in-law back when we married in 1980.
Oh, wow.
So I've been the only person, we've been the only people there since then.
I'll say it's unfortunate because I stay real conservative on this, that I think it's not a hardship. So if I gotta say the words, I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
I make a motion to deny.
All right, so
due
I
to
have,
the fact that there's no true hardship on the property.
all right, so motion to deny by Mr. Devin Graham. Do I hear a second?
Sadly, I'm gonna have to second it, just because
And I get a second by Mr. Stephen Jofrion. All in favor?
I
Aye.
Deny. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
All right, so the next one we have zone and review IDPZ 1173.17, lot 10-B1 on John DePlessis property for Matthew Campbell, located on the north side of Johnny DePlessis Road, approximately 500 feet west of Roddy Road, to request a variance of the Ascension Parish Development Code, section 17-2073. Site requirement, purpose and intent, lot and lot frontage restrictions. Do we have someone here to speak on the matter?
Yes, sir. My name is Curtis Cheney. I'm here tonight to represent Matt Campbell on the property. I was the actual surveyor who did the work for the map that you're looking at there. The purpose of for the project was, we go back 8-9 years, his mother owned this property with the trailer, the whole tract. She's since passed away about 3 years ago. But prior to that, in the rear of this property, on the proposed new track 10B, 1B, they requested a hardship variance to allow her mother to move onto the property because of her age and whatnot. And she did, and she lived there for 3 years until her passing. After she passed, they removed the trailer as stipulated in the permit. And now Matt has inherited this property, and he's looking to partition the back where the trailer, and create a new lot where this trailer was to begin with. And the requirements for the parish state that 16,000 square feet is the minimum area for this zoning. However, the property line actually goes to the center of the road. And to prohibit the property owner from utilizing that area, the ordinance states that, you can't utilize the portion within the right-of-way or the roadway as part of the area for the lot. But again, in an effort not to hardship or penalize the property owner for having that property, it's our opinion that, you ought to better utilize that portion for the square footage to create that additional track he's looking to create in the rear to accommodate another mobile home that he wants to bring in.
And this mobile home is being brought in for
For sale.
Okay.
He actually has a purchase already, a buyer who wants to purchase the property. He, until he makes this track, he can't, proceed with that, so.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
And again, it's not for the sale or the financial gain for the property owner. It's just that he's trying to create a tract that's harmonious with the area. There's other tracts of this, not maybe of this particular size, but the same material makeup of the area. It's not going to create any additional hardship to the area, such as traffic and such.
All right. Y'all got any questions?
So currently, there's no one living on that property.
That's right, it's vacant. Currently there's a concrete slab
So
and where the old trailer used to be.
So does the old concrete slab run parallel to the road?
It does.
Okay.
And that's what we placed a new trailer on top of that existing slab.
What would stop you from moving that property line over to get your square footage? I'm just wondering.
To create the addition, under the ordinance, to create the minimum area of 16,000 square feet as per the ordinance and not include that area within the the road.
Mm.
The property, the dimension would be too much to the east to where it would go right through the existing mobile home that's there.
Or you would have to move it that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he would be required to move that mobile home further from where it's at.
I mean, I kind of feel the same as the last time, just a minute ago.
But he's not asking for a variance, I think it's for financial gain. He's asking for a variance for a special purpose, to utilize the area within the right-of-way, within the road that he already owns, and to be able to, use the full extent of his property.
Brenda, you need to open it up for public hearing.
Yeah.
Before you.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and open it up for public comment. No one's here? All right, closing public comment.
I mean, I kind of feel the same as last time.
I kind of feel the same as
Point
last
right
time,
away
but
is
also
TWs.
I live in a subdivision where my property line goes to the center of the road and I pay taxes on it, and I've always been under it goes to the middle of the pond too, and to not say that I get taxed on a 1 3/4 acre piece of land, even though I got a pond in the back and it goes halfway out in the road, I still pay taxes on that, I still own it. That's why I'm having trouble. I also agree that the hardship seems to be financial if he's gonna put a trailer on there to sell it, so I'm kinda stuck in the middle.
I mean, I know it's a very secluded, I mean, they got maybe 7 places back there, I don't know. I know at one time they had a triple wide back there.
So can I get a motion for anything?
If I can add something else, there's
Yeah.
an existing mobile home.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask too, is that there seems to be a slab already there, so. There's a slab already there?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, on the home that was there prior, that they moved out, I think Curtis stated about 3 years ago.
Okay. So motion?
What you got, Steve?
And I'm really having trouble with this one,
I'd make a motion to deny, simply because I believe in right-of-way. It's important. We need to ever expand on roads or anything like that. So I'd make it deny as written.
So I got a
Denial of the application.
motion to deny as written by Mr. Devin Graham. Can I get a second?
I'll second it.
I have a second to deny as written by Ms. Darla. All in favor?
Aye.
You got a nay?
I'm against.
You're against?
Yeah.
All right.
We need to do a roll call vote.
I'm sorry?
We need to do a roll call vote.
A roll call vote?
Yes.
Okay.
Teresa will write down the votes. Just call out each member of the board and tell them to vote yea or nay.
All right. So Mr. Devin Graham,
To deny, nay.
nay. Mr. Stephen Joffrion,
I'm against.
a nay.
Yeah.
And then Ms. Darla?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to deny yay
Yay.
on the motion. My apologies.
To deny the motion by Mr. Devin Graham. Mr. Stephen Joffrion?
Not to deny the motion, to
No.
deny the variance.
To deny the
Motion to
variance, I'm
deny
sorry.
the variance, and we got a yea from Devin.
Okay,
A nay from Steve.
And a yay from
And then a yea from Darla.
all right.
So motion passes 2-1 to deny.
So motion passes to deny. All right, anybody have any old business? Any new business? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to state that next month, our meeting falls on Mardi Gras, so we did move it up the week prior to, that Monday. I think that's the 20th? The 20th. So I just want to let everyone know.
It's the week
Before, yes.
February 20th?
Tuesday.
Yep.
Yes, February 20th.
Okay, Ms.
Okay.
Patricia send us an email and
Yes.
remind us.
Yes. I think it's, the 28th is Mardi Gras.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, can I get a
Thank you.
motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion by
Second.
Mr. Devon, Stephen, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion adjourned.